good, y'all? So in this video, I'm going to react to Fantastic Hip Hop. I don't even know what volume this is, but somehow things got worse for Drake. How? Who knows? Who knows? So we just gonna find out.
Negative attention at the moment. It does not stop Drake from stooping lower and lower into this downward spiral that has defined every single moment of his career ever since he decided to underestimate Kendrick Lamar, as even months after this beef and in the time where the dust has been settling and the hip-hop world has been trying to pick up the pieces and make sense of what this genre-altering feud meant for everyone involved in and around it, Drake is still standing outside in the midst of all of the ruins that have came down on him. And instead of trying to rebuild what was destroyed of his, he is just throwing around the remains of his pathetic reputation and the laughable state of his career, because recently, Kendrick Lamar's words on tracks like Euphoria and Meet the Grams have never been more true, because more than ever with what Drake just did, he is crashing out to new levels, and because of the failure of his latest move, it's causing him to look even more pathetic than usual, which is saying a lot in this moment in time, because with
Was
Drake...
it a failure, though? I don't know really what the consensus was about all the music. I don't know how prevalent. I think that It's Up was at like number 6 or something, which is good. You know, it still was under Not Like Us, but I don't think it's beating Not Like Us. I don't think anything beat Not Like Us, in America at least, because even globally, Not Like Us was like number 3 or something like that, so who knows. But yeah, so I don't really know. Like, it seems like his fans are riding for him, so it seems like it went well.
Kendrick Lamar looked like he had a crystal ball during their beef with just how shockingly real the story Lamar put into place is becoming. But Drake the man, artist, and brand has never been in a worse place, because as Drake released his 100GB drop of content that flooded the internet and tried to make people reminisce over when they actually liked the guy, which of course, while blowing up social media when Drake did drop all of these videos of his studio sessions and so much other lost media, well, everyone talked about it for a few days. It did not change the fact that Not Like Us is still near the very top of the charts, and speaking of the charts, Drake has officially lost the one thing he still thought he had control of over Kendrick's head, as with this 100GB drop, as he of course gave us 3 new songs, including collabs with hot and popular names like 21 Savage, Young Thug, and Lotto, as these songs have officially finished their first weeks of being commercially released. What we have found out from these collabs is something that even I was shocked by, as with all 3 of these new records, which of course are Drake's first new releases as a leading artist since the Kendrick beef. This 3-pack of songs has flopped miserably, and while they all did make it onto the charts, even a track with the star power of Young Thug, 21 Savage, and Drake combined only led to the record charting at number 28 on the Billboard Hot 100, and with the other tracks Drake put out, they didn't even crack the top 50, with his Lotto song barely even getting
28? I thought it was higher. Maybe I was tweaking. I don't know. I saw Sabrina Carpenter, Carpet Espresso was up there. I ain't never heard that shit before, so I don't know.
And now with all this said, a song such as Not Like Us is still charting way higher than these records after months of being out. And like that with Kendrick Future and Metro Boomin is still one of the biggest and most stable hits of the year, and even on top of this, Euphoria, which is a 6-minute masterclass of straight bars, is still on the Hot 100. So with all of this,
$76 please?
No.
On the biggest scale that measures the relevance of music, Drake's newer music is not piquing the interest of people to even check it out enough for it to make a massive debut, and instead of running to what he was doing in the past, which as we can see from not just his albums or major singles, but from surprise EPs like Scary Hours 2 or his Championship Act. All of those songs in the past all dominated the charts just from being new music from Drake. But now people don't even care to hear what he is going to do.
The only thing is that they don't care. I feel like he's just here, like, all the time. It's like you turn and he's there. You know what I'm saying? Like, can he, like, go away for, like, 7 months, like, delete Instagram? Make people miss you. Even the people that don't like you, be like, make them be like, damn, I wish I could hate on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are always here, always doing something, posting something, releasing something. And I feel like if he didn't, it would make people miss him. Period. That's it. And he can't do it for some reason. He's addicted to the spotlight, to the fame. But don't let Kendrick release his album. Let that shit, you feel me, simmer. Let other people win. You don't have to make a little jab at everybody and do these little petty things. Sit back, heal, you know, reflect, and then boom, March 2025, drop a fucking album.
And status have been crumbled. But by his commercial power, he is no longer the force that he once was. And I even go as far to say that there are now multiple rappers who've moved past him in terms of being dominant commercial forces with ease. But now, as Drake's new music has failed, and other rappers from not just Kendrick Lamar, but even veterans like Eminem and even Travis Scott are outshining Drake with their streaming numbers and touring performances, Drake is scrambling and spiraling out quicker than ever. And now because of this, Drake seems like he wants to punish us even more, as he's already getting ready to release even more music. As it has been confirmed through the grapevine of strange individuals that stay around him to say the very least, that his track Super Soak, which is a cut that Kai Cenat previewed, has gotten cleared, and there will be a music video coming forward very soon. But now, as this is on the radar of Drake's next release, and following the release and comparative failure of 100 gigs, beyond Drake's declining numbers and inability to take just a few weeks off after this beef as he tries to cope with the reality of what happened, we are seeing something that is much more shocking and even sadder from him, and because of this, he's no longer able to deliver music with the same bravado and demeanor he once did, because with all of his new music, we have seen something from Drake that is so sad and humiliating, which is that he no longer has any speck of confidence in himself left, because if he did, he wouldn't be leaking these songs intentionally to see if people responded to them and then giving them full-on commercial releases, because with what Drake is doing, all integrity and creativity is thrown out the window, as he is pretty much screening these songs to see if they will help his diminishing reputation, and as it stands and the people still supporting him are praising them just like anything else he does, he is believing that these are actually good songs to release, and cuts that will shift the tides, and no matter how you spin it. This method of releasing music just shows such a lack of confidence, which is...
We're gonna listen to Super Soak real quick. Drake looks real interesting in this picture. But so does Yachty. What the fuck do they have on? You know what? Whatever.
Seats inside, roll a bad wood with my enemies inside. Hey, okay, yeah. What's that protection? First time I seen you naked. I didn't say it from me, but you texting fake. Say you coming home and give me that goodness break.
Okay. Yeah, do you start rapping or something? Cause it's not.
Brother, look up to me like I'm his own thing. Backstroke. 20 times we'll tell you get what you want. 20 times honest, you could have it all.
I'm not. I see, and this is the thing. It's like if you don't like somebody, people just gonna say you a hater or whatever. That shit was lame as fuck. Like it sounded like everything else. You know what I'm saying? I get real bored with sounds. That's why I appreciate the creativities of the artists. You feel me? Tyler, Earl Sweatshirt, Doechii, Doja, Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit sound the same as something else. I don't even know what the albums are. Like it sound like hella of the songs. Like you can't tell me I'm like I'm hating. I'm not fucking hating, because if it sound good, sound good. It's getting depressing at this point. Like I kind of want him to have a good song or something. I don't know. Like I'm not even, it's never that fucking deep. Like if he did some weird shit with some kids, like, then that's different. Like proof, then that's different. But yeah, it's starting to look kind of like rough for the boy. So, like, I really did fuck with Drake's music in the past. So it's like, but it's not that won't it. That's what he's about to release.
In addition to this, all of these tracks that he has been leaking have been sitting in the vault for a few years. So now with this, we are seeing that Drake doesn't just lack the confidence to determine on his own what is going to resonate with people and what...
Do you think he should do like a concept album or something that shows some type of creativity and like really like planning and emotional like connection to the art and your like the voice of your experiences and stuff like that? Something, bro, because it just sounds like he just be putting a bunch of songs together and putting them on a project. Like it's no cohesiveness at all. It's just like he's just trying to find some stuff that's gonna go on the radio.
On the remnants of everything he did before this beef to save his reputation, as opposed to looking himself in the mirror and trying to actually take the next steps forward. And as long as Drake does this and keeps digging into the past as he drops tracks that he never intended to release, all in the hope that people are reminded of the Drake before this beef, he is going to continue to fail, because even before this beef for the past few years, despite all of the great bangers and moments that Drake still had occasionally, when it comes to the majority of the stuff he was putting out, the quality was already way gone, and what he was doing was...
Yeah, it was gone, bro. I remember when I was in high school, I was bumping Nothing Was the Same. I remember when Nothing Was the Same came out. I remember when To Pimp a Butterfly came out. I remember when Views came out. I remember when... I'm trying to think. Forest Hill Drive came. Like, it was a time, bro. That was a different time. Damn. But anyways, what I'm saying is that quality wise, just overall, the music was better, I feel like, in the past. But for Drake, that shit was like, that shit was that shit. Oh God. It definitely was. And yeah, it just seems like that has diminished over time for some reason. And it was like he like sacrificed his artistry, or like that. I don't know what his artistry is, honestly. With all this, he's getting everything written for him. I don't fucking know, but he sacrificed whatever he had of that just so he could say I have 800 number ones. But like, what of it? What? Fuck
only get because of the namesake and star power of the Drake brand, and not because of the actual body of work itself. So now with all of this going on, this is where we really start to see how genius Kendrick's entire playbook in this beef has been, and really why he has not done anything since releasing the Not Like Us music video, because just by waiting around and letting everyone digest what went down, Kendrick doesn't even have to do any work anymore, because Drake is proving his agenda to be more than correct every single day. And as Drake has tried to pivot away from Kendrick and all the drama surrounding his name by saying that he was going to be focusing on giving us summer vibes months ago, and now seeing that he has not had a single successful moment despite really
summer over. Summer's done. There's no summer vibes, bitch. Figure it out. Give me the winter shit. Give me a Christmas album. Something. I don't know, but go back to the drawing board. Something. Panicking. That's what I said when I was reacting to the 100 gigabyte shit leak, whatever. I was like, it just seems like he's trying to figure out what people want to hear, type shit. You feel me? Like that's what it seemed like. But yeah, this is just really like unfortunate. This is really unfortunate at this point. Like I said, I've always been Team Kendrick the whole time. Feel me? But I really fucked with Drake. I really did. And after this beef, it's just been like, this beef just changed like the way I look at him or something. Because it's like I can't even listen to his old shit. For real. Like I can't. Bro, like, damn. Like, it's really upsetting. And that song, that Super Soaker shit, that's not what's gonna do it, buddy. That's not what's gonna do it. I really think he needs to get introspective. If he's gonna keep putting shit out, put some introspective, switch genres. I don't fucking know. But what he's doing ain't working. So he's gonna have to figure out something else. Anyways, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. I'll see y'all in the next.